In the quiet city of Portland, Oregon, 48-year-old Melissa Carter lived in a small second-floor apartment, the kind of place where silence felt heavier than the furniture. Every morning at 7:10 a.m., she made 2 cups of coffee, one for herself and one for the man who wasn't there anymore. She set his cup on the chair across from her, the chair nobody touched after December 18th, the day Daniel walked out. It was a Thursday evening. Melissa remembered the sound of the front door unlocking, but not the sound of her own heartbeat breaking. Daniel stood there with a small suitcase, the one he used for business trips. But this time, he wasn't going for work. His voice was quiet, almost guilty. "Mel, I can't do this anymore." Her hands froze. The room felt too still, too cold. "I don't love you the way I used to." 22 years, 22 Christmases, 22 birthdays, gone in one sentence. Melissa didn't shout. She didn't fall to the floor. She felt everything and nothing at the same time. And Daniel? He walked out without looking back. The house became a museum of memories. Daniel's jacket still hung on the dining chair. His cologne still lingered in the hallway. His toothbrush still sat next to hers. But the one thing she couldn't bring herself to throw away was his favorite coffee cup, gray, slightly chipped on the side, a tiny scratch that looked like a heartbeat. Every morning, she washed it gently, as if he'd come home and ask for it. Neighbors noticed the change. Her sister called often, but Melissa said she was fine. Her eyes told another story. One rainy Monday, she sat across from the empty chair, staring at that grey cup. Her hands trembled. She whispered softly, "I loved you enough to stay. And you loved me enough to leave." And for the first time since he left, Melissa cried like she hadn't cried in years. Not because she missed him, but because she missed the version of herself who still believed she was enough. That afternoon, she walked to the small river behind her apartment. The sky was cloudy, the water slow and quiet. She held the cup to her chest, the last piece of Daniel she still had. Then, she placed it on the water's surface and watched it drift away. Tears rolled down her cheeks, but for once they felt lighter. The cup floated, spinning softly, before the river slowly carried it out of sight. And Melissa whispered, voice trembling but brave, "Goodbye." The next morning, for the first time in months, she made 1 cup of coffee. Just for herself,